Let's get into this one. Joe Biden. Something going on. Oh, I know what's going on. The presidential election is going on this season, all right? So we know we all got to vote. And please vote. Please miss me with this, I don't like either candidate, I ain't going to vote. Shut up. Golly, you ain't never had to choose between the lesser of two evils, if that's how you think about it. I just think which one's better. It ain't that deep. And I don't care who you vote for. I know who I'm voting for. Right now, Trump got the lead. Biden, let's see it. You got two debates. Let go. I look at this like Jets Patriots. I don't know why y'all so invested. Government ain't gonna do nothing for you like that. Government ain't gonna hook you up like that. All they gonna do is take a little more money or a lot more money. That's it, right? That's it. All I look at them for is, what is the federal tax rate? The rest is either too deep or too shallow, right? What is our federal defense fund? Oh, cut it back. Y'all gonna say that again? Defund the police and defund the defense department. Next thing you know, it's bombs over here. You better shut up. It's some of the stuff too deep and some of the stuff too shallow. It ain't gonna change your life like that, dog. It just ain't. Like, you know, all right, 27% or 37%, 39%. All right, whatever. All I care about is, are we in a good place and am I in a great situation? That's it. Now, Joe Biden, who has been emailing me profusely lately, I ain't getting no emails in 3 years for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And now, every time I look at my notifications, Biden/Harris, I'm like, I ain't getting none from Trump. I'm like, damn, he don't give a damn, huh? He's saving that money. He's just selling them shoes. I just see Biden, Harris. And I'm like, nah, dog, you ain't about to do that. 3 years go by, you ain't sent me one letter, one email. And all of a sudden, every day I'm hustler. I'm like, all right, pandering season. You know what it is. But it goes even further. Joe Biden spoke at Morehouse. Can we see this? Put that up. I want to see what this is. Listen to this. Joe Biden speaking at Morehouse and some of the responses. Let's go, officer.
I don't even know how black people let Joe Biden come to the university and speak. This is a black university, 98% black.
You start a college just as George Floyd was murdered and there was a reckoning on race. It's natural to wonder, democracy you hear about actually works for you. What is democracy? You have to be 10 times better than anyone else to get a fair shot. To be a black man who loves his country, even if it doesn't love him back in equal measure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the umpteenth time that Joe Biden has said this, that has pandered over his whole career. This is what Democrats do. They want to put y'all back in chains. If you don't know who you voting for, the other white man, you ain't black. Why would Morehouse, being one of the most prominent black colleges, allow for a ignorant white dude to do a commencement speech?
Okay, I don't agree with all of that because I don't do the grouping. I don't like that. I don't like that. All Democrats. I don't like all Republicans. I like, dog, I don't like none of that. What I do want to talk about is this. It's almost like that. What he said right there, you got to work 10 times as hard. The justice system is not going to treat you with equal measure. It's like he's trying to put us under a spell. Like, one, he's trying to group us up. Dog, don't talk about my black experience. I ain't had no problems with the justice system. I have some problems with some people. But the justice system, my baby mama took me to court 3 times and I won every one. And she half white. All right. I guess that's still black, huh? I'm looking at this like, dog, I have not had one bad incident with the police. Had a lot of good ones, some great. And only one I could kind of squint at and be like, because he was mad or he was tone deaf. He was at me. And it was a brother. That was it. One time I got pulled over and he was just, license registration. I said, God dang, dog. Here you go. Already had it out. Calm down. Look, you're not going to group me. Look, somebody had it bad and somebody had it good. In a world that's relative, that's happening. But why you got to come to my school and only talk about the bad? That's all I'm saying. If you're going to talk to black people, Talk to all of them. Do you know some of the people you sitting there, you got to school when George Floyd, you know when I also got to school? The day I attended. Like, what you talking about? Like, you gonna link me to that because it's a black man that went through something and it's a reckoning? Do you know how affluent some of those Morehouse graduates already are? You know how rich some of those black families are down there in Morehouse? Huh? If you spend more time than just the graduation ceremony, you know. Don't walk around there thinking everybody black and broke, and stop making it synonymous. Stop making racial injustice synonymous with black people. And y'all need to stop buying into it. Shoot. Okay, your boy been through it. I guarantee, look, I don't know your boy, but I know my boys. And my boys, some of them been through it. Let me tell you, every one of them that have been through it is either A, guilty, 2, way too invested in that street life, way too, as they say, you too much around, you so around it that you in it, or 3, they attitude. Man, I'm telling y'all, dog, one way to just relax all of this problem that's coming your way is how you respond to it. And nobody want to talk about that. They want to just act like, oh, they just grabbed you out of a lineup and just, man, look, it's happened, but is it happening? And more importantly, has it happened to you? Stop telling me their story. What's your story? Joe Biden coming in there telling everybody the same story, and y'all like, I hope not. I ain't seen the actual graduation. I hope y'all would, 10 times harder? What? 10 times harder? That means the consequences are 10x. That means, whoa. That means if you're doing the right thing, this is the most demeaning thing. You're doing the right thing, but somebody else is 10 times worse than you, but they white, they got you. Nah. What we not calculating, what we are not quantifying is, look, if I'm a black person with some money or some power, I'm about to look out for people that look like me probably. Nepotism, cronyism, whatever it is. Put it this way. If my company, when I'm gone, guess who got it? Maraca, Wiley, MJ. Wiley, sorry, they both black. Like, Alex Spanos leaves his team to Dean Spanos. Jerry Jones leaves his team to Stephen Jones. Get your power up and leave it. Man, god dang. Boy, ain't nothing worse. Boy, I remember when I was trying to flirt with victimhood, and my daddy looked at me like, look. He started telling me his summer stories, picking cotton for $1. The summer? I was like, Daddy, that's slavery. No, we got paid. Hey, $1? He was like, yeah, I mean, look, walking on the other side of the street, like my daddy's stories ain't my story, so I'm not about to act like my daddy. Well, it happened to him. I'm standing on his shoulders. He left some power, influence, impact. My turn. Take it to the next level in this relay. Pass it on. I ain't gonna pass you the relay baton and say, you better run 10 times faster than him in lane 2 because he white. And if you don't get there first, man, look. Oh, man. It's a spell. And I tell you right now, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. For all those who don't believe me, I hear you. Because you're right. Because you don't believe me. And you don't believe it. So therefore, you're going to find in your attitude, our brains are wired to find evidence of our beliefs. So if you believe that, you're going to find that. I don't believe that, and guess what? Whoa, genie in a bottle, I don't deal with that. That ain't courageous, y'all. Just telling you the truth. Fuck, it ain't that deep. Sorry, no one's called me the N-word, except black people. My own ends, right? Nobody ever called me that. Nope. Nobody ever mistreated me. You don't know, you don't. Look, first of all, I don't care if you're racist. You know why? Because you ain't got power over me, punk. Like it's, you stupid at, whatever. See you later. MJ over there. We about to go play some ball. Don't you wish you had this? Don't you wish? Oh, you try to bring that negative energy to stop my positive? You a fool. Fuck out my face. Here's the thing. And for me growing up, forget history books right now. We're going to stay in your experience. Your experience is your expertise. Let's go. Everybody, since Joe Biden want to put us under that spell, let's be under this spell. In your life existence, tell me if this is true. Have you ever dealt with racism? There's some yeses and there's some no's. Here's the thing. Did you give them your power or did they take power from you? All right, open your eyes. Now let me tell you what I dealt with. No racism, but I grew up around gangs. And everybody was telling me how racist this country was and how bad people were, and how wrong people were done in the past. And I was like, all right. And I was hearing that and it was contrasting to me. Because I was like, everywhere I go, I'm more scared of this than that. I'm more scared of my own people over here banging on me than I am some white person calling me the N-word. Just simple. It wasn't even that deep. Like, it wasn't even a class. I didn't need a professor. I was like, dog, my people fucking with me way more than them. Oh, it's because you're always around them. Proximity crimes. Okay, that's cool. That sounds great in theory. It's real, but here's the problem. I only experienced this. This is my experience. I'm getting smoked out here. I'm getting shot at. They getting killed. And you tell me I gotta wait, hypothetically, for one day, this moment of racism, when every day, I don't know what you want to call this, gangsterism, but it is way scarier. That's 1974 to present day for me. What's yours? Or is it the spell of 10 times worse and 10 times harder? Man, I'm telling you, self-fulfilling prophecy, man. Don't let nobody tell you you less than. The worst thing I ever saw growing up was not gangs, and that was bad. That was the worst, except something else trumped it. It wasn't the drugs and all the cats out there selling drugs or taking drugs, and that was bad. It wasn't how poor we were. That was bad, but shoot, we had something to eat. You know what was worse than all of that? Low ambition. You know where that comes from? Not believing. Not believing in your greatness, the God in you. Letting other people tell you you ain't. Other people telling you you stuck. Other people telling you ain't shit. People putting you under a spell telling you, oh, no need to work because you got to do it 10 times harder. Man, if you don't get out of my face with that. I was like, what? So that's how the game goes, man. So I ain't hear the whole speech. I just caught a couple clips and I was like, man. And another thing is, I know he's our president, so respect. But right now, he in a fight. So he recruiting. And he got a lot of them brothers and sisters over there at Morehouse with that recruiting. I would love to see how they responded fully to him because I'm looking at a future. Like, is he going to be president another 4 years? And he's smart. He showed up right now to get them votes. But if I'm there, me and my homies, I'm like, where was he the last 3 years? He didn't show up. I ain't letting that slide, bro. All these damn emails